Like,
yes, I put ketchup
on. We are going. Fancy. So, guys, welcome back to another installment of The Love Ranigans.
We forgot our theme music.
Dude, you play that after. Man, it gets more catchy every time.
It does. Pretty soon we're just going to keep doing this.
Just do it through the whole thing.
Just do the whole, yeah.
What's up, guys? This is technically our third installment, but because I am a freaking idiot, I accidentally deleted the second episode.
So this episode is going to be episode 3 in quotation marks.
In quotation, exactly.
Or episode 2 in quotation marks.
Would this be third time's a charm?
Third time's the charm.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
I mean, the Naked Man, 2 out of 3.
2 out of 3, dude.
2 out of 3 works 2 out of 3 times.
Man, I feel so bad about that because that last podcast, fire.
Yeah, it was really
fire.
Good.
We just watched your mud video.
Your mud wrestling.
Did you?
Yeah.
Dude,
I liked your strength has a perm. Shiloh, highly intellectual. And then Micah had
Aaron's
pectoral
strength.
girth.
Unmatchable pectoral mass.
Camera shy.
But anyway.
Quincy's like, what was it?
Oh, youngest
sibling angst.
Yeah.
That was good. So anyway,
go check. For those who are unfamiliar, go check out Mud Mania by Loft Granigans on YouTube.
Yeah, we also have a TikTok and an Instagram where we post content quite frequently.
And so now we're adding a podcast to that.
Yeah,
and so
this is going to be good.
So to introduce, I'm Zach.
I'm Jared.
Micah.
Mackenzie.
And so the four of us have been...
Wow. Mackenzie.
I've
called her Kenzie.
MacDaddy is her street name. Please refer to her by that if you see her in public.
Thank you.
Okay, I always like to start out our podcast, as we know from the one prior podcast and the one that I deleted. We also did this. But, Kenzie, I have a question for you. So I was watching I was watching TikTok, okay?
Okay.
And I was watching anyways, it was this gamer girl and she was like, ooh woo, and I was like, can Kenzie do an ooh woo voice? That is my question of the day.
Oh, that is good. Mackenzie,
I just need you to say ooh woo. I don't know how they do it. I sounded like a grandpa, but
let me see.
Sometime
I can't do it.
I don't know if you can do it,
dude. Okay, that's your assignment. So next podcast, we're gonna need an ooh woo.
I could do it, but I don't think anyone would want me to.
Please do it. Hey, we should all do it really quick.
I don't know what we're going for here, but I'll try it.
Okay.
You guys ready?
You first.
Are you ready?
Ooh woo.
Oh, that was good.
I mean, I wasn't a fan. I mean, I've seen better.
All right, Zach, you're up.
Yeah, go Zach.
I get nervous under pressure, man.
He's a little camera shy.
Senpai.
Oh, wow. Wow, I'm a little bit hard right now. Not super, but a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, my turn.
Oh, okay. I think here's one.
Thank you. I practice. Kenzie, your turn. Show us. Everybody get silent and look at her.
I'm not doing it.
Okay.
Oh, man.
By the end of the podcast, we will get you an ooh-woo from Kenzie.
But probably the thing is she's going to just punch it in there just randomly. We're going to be talking about something and all of a sudden
ooh-woo.
I support this.
It's so funny.
Oh, man.
Guys, I have to tell you a story. So, I'm a pretty, physically active dude, right? I like to work out and stuff.
How did you... You studied so hard on that, but continue.
I didn't want to be like, I'm a muscle buddy. I don't know. Anyways,
you're a gym rat.
Yeah, I'm a gym rat, kind of. And I was talking to this trainer, right? And he was like, anyways, I've never done personal training. Today I did personal training, guys. First time ever. I have never cried so much. I'm not lying. 1 hour of just tears. I'm just crying the whole time. He's like, okay, first thing, I walk in there and he's like, hey, what are we working out today? And I was like, you tell me, you're the trainer. And he's like, no, bro, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm gonna hit some legs. And he's like, bro, let me look at your legs. He pulls up my pants. I'm not lying. I'm like, you know, a little bit.
He bites the leg.
Yeah.
Like, daddy.
Oh, daddy. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways.
Wow. Why was I not there for this?
I know. Yeah, it was intense.
He
pulls up my leg. He pulls up my pants, right? And first I'm like, you want some dick? And then I'm like, obviously not. Because he was like, dude, this muscle is underdeveloped. And I was like, what? Those is fighting words. You just pulled up my pants and then tell me I'm underdeveloped, bro. Like, I take that personally. So I'm like throwing up fists, but also like I'm like, you trying to hit or what? And anyways,
Jared's very confused about the man's sexuality as well as his own. He's just like, I don't know what to feel right now.
It's been a long time since I've like hugged a woman. It's been a minute. Anyways, speaking of women, have you all just
finish the story?
Oh yeah, you're right. Anyways, just a whole hour of just excruciating pain, and I'm like a gym rat, and like he worked muscles I didn't even know I had.
Oh no, I hate that.
Oh yeah, and he was like, "This is underdeveloped." I was like, "What? I didn't even know that was supposed to be a muscle." Like,
so what did he work out?
So it was he told me that this one, it was like my median quad or something, medial some. Anyways,
okay.
Yeah, obviously Zach's is not underdeveloped.
Well, I've
seen Zach's legs.
I just swim, man. It all gets developed because you're fighting for survival in the water.
That's true. Yeah, I sink.
Yeah, I love his legs.
Yeah, me too.
Mackenzie
The last thing I want to see before I die are his legs.
Oh, wow, that is
maybe
deep.
his smile. But.
You know, Micah, you ever just see a couple and you're like, just go freaking screw yourselves, dude. You're like, you have everything I want in this life. I hate you guys. Please leave.
It's a daily thought.
Yeah, I know.
I saw this meme, and it was just like, the best response for someone to say like "f you," just like, or go "f yourself." It's just like, do it yourself, coward. And it was just like, that's a way to do it. It's like, I'm not gonna do it myself. You better jump in.
Dude,
but that is hilarious. But I also feel like I should share. I don't have embarrassing moments because I usually control the awkwardness in the room. And so like that's the problem is I can't get embarrassed or I can't be awkward because if anything is awkward, I immediately assert my dominance by making it 10 times more awkward so no one has any room and everyone looks at me with a mixture of fear, arousal, and just terror.
True, I can attest to this.
Everyone's just like, this dude is like, I can't tell if he's about to start screaming, crying, or just take his pants off. Like, you don't know.
Yeah.
So, but anyway,
maybe all three. You never know.
It might. Actually, that happens more often than I'd like to admit. Anyway, so I usually don't get embarrassed, or I don't have like moments where I genuinely feel awkward. Yeah. So I was working at one of my old jobs. It's a crisis center for like teenagers and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And I'm there working, and I was getting like this particular group of kids I was actually really good and close to. We were pretty good friends and stuff. Sure. So we were just talking about something, and because I have terrible social skills and I have the really dark humor at the most inappropriate times, like funerals or crisis centers, we were talking about I
see where this is going on.
Yeah,
this is gonna be good.
So in a room full of teenagers who are like under like various suicide watch, like for different levels of they're in danger. I am just like, and I don't even remember what we were talking about, but I was just like, sometimes I go up to my mom and I'm just like, that thing of where you said like, I brought you into this world, I can take you out of it whenever I want. Sometimes I just walk up to her and I'm like, hey, about that taking me out of the world bit. And like, I said that to a group of teenagers who like have either attempted or like considering, and I just like said that out loud, and I didn't even, and I looked over at one of my coworkers and he just had like the look, like the look that your mom gives you when you just like farted in church or something like that, and she's just like, you're dead. Like, you were dead. The moment this crowd clears, I will end you. And right as I saw his look, I was like, I just said that. Oh no. And so he kind of like pulls me aside. He's like, dude, we cannot talk or even like joke about at all, even talk about suicide whatsoever in this place. Like, what are you doing? I'm like, I forgot that I am the adult here and that I should not. I mean,
they should make a crash course, like, things not to say. Oh, kill me! Like,
they literally talked about that in the beginning.
Zach, you were a menace.
I felt so bad, but the worst part about it is every single one of those kids laughed. They were like, bro, say. And I was just like, yeah, my homies looked over at the dude, and I was like, So...
See, Zach, I feel like that's the perfect job for you because that was like your childhood, just like babysitting a bunch of like misbehaving children.
Oh no, us.
Only
You're us. Oh, I see what.
No, and see that's why it brought back bad memories. Is I go to work and I just see a bunch of little Micahs and Jareds running around, and I'm like, oh, the worst part about it is they talk back to me and they don't think I'm funny. So I'm just like, oh, this is stupid.
That's so funny.
But yeah, so that was honestly the most uncomfortable I've ever been in a situation.
Yeah, what do you even do to save that? You're like, nah, just kidding.
Yeah, I literally was just like,
laugh, love.
I kind of just looked around and I was like, no regrets, but also I'm probably gonna get fired if this goes up to my boss. Yeah, and they all laughed too. They were like, I'm glad you're normal. So I mean, like, they appreciated it in a weird way, but at the same time, like, you don't talk about that kind of stuff in a crisis center. You know, like,
funny.
You don't walk up to someone who's gluten free and you're just like, donuts. you don't do that.
I mean,
I would too.
Yeah.
You do it to your mom all the time.
Okay, speaking of work stories, I have an exciting one. So, I work at a welding shop, right?
Is this where you, did you light yourself on fire?
I did! I lit myself on fire, guys! Okay.
How have I not heard this?
I was saving it for the podcast.
Okay.
So this is for you guys.
Jared will literally text me throughout the day. He's just like, I'm so excited. I have so many stories for the podcast. I'm like, do you want to tell me? No, I'm saving it for the podcast. Okay, buddy.
So I don't know how much you guys know about welding, but like, I'm in like a welding mask, but I wasn't wearing a welding jacket, and I probably should have been, right? So I got welding gloves on. I'm freaking just welding away, right?
Were you wearing a tank top?
now?
Your bare arms next to a welder.
Dude, if you look at our Instagram, every single post is just tankies. Like,
I honestly don't think you have another shirt.
I don't know if I do, actually. I have 3 shirts. Anyways, so I'm at work, right? I'm just welding away, right? Building this sign. And, like, my nipple starts to get excruciatingly hot. And I'm like, ooh! just like my one nipple, and I'm like, what is going on? And I like pull my welding mask off, and I'm like, wow, it's getting hot. And I look down, and my shirt is on fire, guys. It is on fire. And the freaking flames are just licking my nipples. They're just like caressing gently. And I'm like, like smacking it out. And then, like, I go to my coworker and I'm like, hey, I'm on fire. And he's like, nice. And like, he just like watched. And
I can see him like with the melding mask on, just like cool, bro. You know, just like thumbs up.
He like lifts the mask. He's like, it's so funny, dude. Totally though, and like it didn't help because like we have this stuff called xylene, super flammable, alcohol, super. I wasn't drinking, Mom. We have cleaning alcohol, like all flammable, and I'm just like, oh, I'm on fire, running around the shop showing everybody.
I can imagine the guy's like, quick, put it out, throws the alcohol on you, just like,
yeah. Luckily that didn't happen.
He puts his welding mask down. Yeah. Like, oh, that was hurting my eyes.
Yeah, exactly. So that was my work story. It was it was the one for the record books. Yeah, here's the shirt. It's burned. I don't know. Still wearable?
Yeah, no, it's still wearable. I think
you might get a little nip slip every once in a while.
Just cut it into like a crop.
So see,
dude,
the thing that
I should just cut out the armpit like that.
See, the thing that's confusing me is the burn is literally at the bottom of the t-shirt.
Yeah, and how did it get up to your
dude?
lip?
It was going up the thing.
No.
It was like all the flames were inside. It was weird. It was like suctioning up into my
whack,
face.
bro.
Yeah,
Do you
insane.
remember we were on a camp out one time and Cody and Bruce, that's not their actual name.
Who just looks at their kid and is like, yup, that's a Bruce. I've never seen one. Like,
but anyway, they were like, one of them had gotten, I think they'd gotten their shoes wet in a river.
Anyways, me. You do that.
Anyways.
Screw you, Zach.
I know.
You did not do it.
I gotta hear this now.
Yeah,
I gotta
okay.
hear
But
this.
he had his shoe, he put his feet up by, I think we were at a lake. A dog lake. Dog lake? Dog Creek.
It sounds familiar.
Dog Creek in Idaho.
Yeah.
We were going fishing there, and he puts his foot up on the thing, and then all of a sudden he just jumps up, and he's just like, ah! Just starts screaming and running around and stamping his foot, and we're all just sitting there, and we're like, well, he's cracked. Like, this is it, you know? Like, we've all been waiting for it, and he takes his shoe off, and his sock is on fire inside of a wet shoe. It was the weirdest thing.
Was
and
this Leland? This sounds like a Leland
It
thing.
wasn't Leland, it was Cody. I'm pretty confident it was.
See, I I never met.
You might not have
never spent any time with Cody.
Oh,
That was after my time.
We could tell a lot of funny camp stories.
Oh, heck yeah, we could.
I could tell a lot of funny camp stories about you.
We have so many
I have no
stories.
doubt.
Do you remember Little City of Rocks?
Oh, of course I do.
Of
course I do.
Oh, we have a story about Little City of Rocks.
Which one are you talking about?
The Caleb and Emily when they first got engaged. Oh, my word! Should we
so good.
Should we tangent, Micah?
Yes.
Take it away.
We shall tangent. So, Little City of Rocks is just this state park filled with these literal like rock towers. I don't know how nature creates that,
Just like
but it does.
dude. It's
Yeah.
Think of it as like armpit hair.
not really.
You know?
It's like Mother Nature's
Not at all,
armpit.
actually. Zach, shut up.
Okay.
Continue.
Anyway, just these rock towers all over these hills. And so we know my older brother and his newlywed fiance is coming.
Wait,
Are
were they
coming.
married at this point?
They
were married.
but just barely.
Like
Fiance.
barely.
Like after 2 weeks.
Newly
So
wed.
That's
we're like,
not
okay.
a thing. Hold on.
We're like, okay, we gotta break her in right now.
We're super comfortable with her too.
Of
Like,
course, of
she's
course.
like she's a bro. She
She's a
really
bro.
is.
So we're chilling there and we're like, what can we do? We're like, let's moon them.
Luna.
So we all start to climb these separate rock towers. So we're spaced out across like this whole like view of the hill.
And it's not just us two. We have like 4 little siblings
Oh,
that
yeah,
were all
yeah.
with us too, positioned on these rocks across the canyon.
Is it like during day at
Oh
night?
yeah,
This is like
blaring day,
right as the sun
sunshine.
is about to set. So
So it's
like this
perfect reflection, spotlights, like
It was beautiful.
Exactly.
It was angelic.
It really was.
And so they just come around. They come around this little like ravine, and as they see the view of this like beautiful hillside sunset, they just see like 4 or 5, maybe 6 naked butts just like posing in different ways.
It really was majestic. Like
I think my favorite part about us is we do stuff like that, but there's always a pose. We're terrible
totally.
posers. We're terrible posers.
we need somebody to be like, yeah, okay, this is how you do it. Yeah, we really do.
I actually think we should teach people how to do it. Because,
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'm sure there was one like a this and then,
Totally.
you know.
Did we tell the skinny dipping story in the first episode or in the second one that I maliciously
Both.
accidentally deleted? Both.
Probably.
When have we not told the skinny dipping
the
story?
skinny dipping one was in the first
Okay,
episode.
good.
The second episode was
that
all
was
of
a
our
jewel.
all of our date stories.
Oh,
That
and
got deleted.
and yeah, you're right. And
Guys, I'm
what
mad I
about-
wasn't there for that.
Well, it's
it's gone
okay
now,
Now it
so
can't even
who
be
cares?
posted so that I can
'Cause it's
share the
gone.
experience.
I'm gonna start blaming it on you, Zach, just because.
I'm too attractive.
Not even close.
That is relevant in no way, shape, or form.
Not at all was that pertaining to the subject at hand.
Yeah. It was a good time though. Really, it was. Yeah, and they took it like champs.
I'm sure she did.
Don't even. Yeah, they didn't even like blink twice.
I'm sure Caleb was just like, I wish I was up there.
See, that same day, Aaron.
funny.
Aaron's like the one redneck of the family.
Oh,
Like
totally.
we're all, none of us are like city folk or country folk. We're just kind of like right in the between.
But Aaron
and then
is, like,
Aaron just
pure
took it
redneck.
upon himself to like become a cowboy.
He literally is half cow.
Not
an
like
accurate statement.
not in a
Not in a
physical way.
bad way.
Every once in a while, we'll catch him grazing or mooing.
You try to milk that bad boy.
Well, now I'm uncomfortable. Mike can continue.
Yeah. Anyways, you guys. Anyways,
Good for you. You got to do it.
we're just driving. We're driving down there to Little City of Rocks in my truck, and all of a sudden we see a bunny, and Aaron he's like, pull over now. He pulls out his little like 22 rifle from like 50 yards away. He just like leans on the car door and he's like, "Pop!" And this bunny just flops over.
Oh my gosh. Aaron is an animal.
Well, anyways, we get there and we're like, bro, you gonna scan it? And he's like, nah.
Oh, I
Nah.
remember this one.
He just leaves it on the back of my truck and it freaking bleeds all over my truck.
Oh no.
We're gonna have to censor all this out. Can we talk about killing innocent bunnies?
I have no idea.
No, I was listening to a podcast. They were talking about doing coke out of somebody's like, I don't think we're gonna get censored.
See, the thing is in Idaho too, is that just like that just happens all the time. Like
Totally.
Coke?
no. Well, actually, in Coeur d'Alene, that's what happens in Coeur d'Alene. That's why everyone likes it there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, it's
They don't use cars. They just like sniff coke and run to the store. Sprinting back and forth.
just take like
Oh, Coke.
drink 400 liters of vodka. And
Yeah.
just-
Jeez Louise.
But yeah, no, I think that my favorite thing about like the dynamic of like our cousin group, I'm thinking about it, just like Aaron was like the redneck, but he also had a police scanner in his brain. The man could find
That was
police
bizarre.
cars I mean, like, he'd be like, a cop's about to turn the corner, and he'd be like, Aaron, there's a cop turning the corner, and he's like, watch it, and it would come up, and he, like, it was super freaky.
It was weird, and like driving down the freeway, you're like
cresting a hill.
Yeah. And he'll be like, oh, there's a cop right there always, and you're like, no, there's not always a cop there. There's a cop there. Always. He's bizarre.
And there's only a cop there if he's like there, you know, like Aaron has to be there or else the cop won't be there, because like it's the weirdest thing.
Dude, have you ever gotten pulled over, Kenzie?
Oh, yes.
Tell us a good story. Wait, tell us the racing story.
Oh my God.
I love this story.
It's a good story.
Have you heard this story? This is a great story. I want to hear it again.
Jim.
Yeah, do tell.
Okay, so like last 8 months or so, during one of these months, I was in Idaho.
It was about a year ago, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't that before you guys got married?
February.
Oh, it was in February, huh?
Yeah,
Because
February.
it was you got into Idaho in November.
Yeah, so I just got to
Whoa,
Idaho.
that was so long ago.
With Zach's
cow.
parents. Yeah, just randomly living with his parents. And,
I liked it.
Yeah, Zach wasn't
That got
living
weird.
there.
Zach, don't you dare be a couple on this show. You're making me and Mike sad. Come here,
So
Micah.
I was coming home from my Asian voodoo witch doctor.
Wow.
I was like 2 hours away, and this dude, I was just like cruising.
Zach, don't touch that.
This dude in a BMW just comes up next to me and just tries to race.
Dude, it's always the BMW
Yeah,
guys.
dude.
What is it?
I don't know.
I feel like it's the Mustang guys for me.
Like,
All the
I got
Mustang.
15
Oh, I think like the Honda
turbines.
Civics, bro.
I was
Also
racing
like
Zach
Ricer
the other
Honda
night.
Civics.
Oh yeah.
In an Elantra? Zachary!
I almost. The only reason I
This
didn't
Mustang
win.
tried to come up and race it.
And Mackenzie kind of like looked at him and was just like, "I'm racing the Elantra," you know. Like the Mustang was probably just like,
Fair. Yeah, okay.
he goes to his therapist. He's just like, I don't understand, Melanie.
why?
Like it just.
Okay, don't
I
be
get
bashing Mustangs. I've only ever had Mustangs. Kenzie, go
So
on.
I
Witch
clearly-
doctor. Yeah, Chinese witch doctor.
single.
Yeah.
I clearly beat
That-
the crap out of this BMW, and then I just slowed down because I already beat him. And he just like speeds up, and then this cop on a motorcycle comes up behind me.
That makes it. I didn't know he was on a motorcycle.
Yeah,
That is
so I'm
hilarious.
still on the freeway, and I just like pull over real quick because he comes up on the side of me. I roll down my window. He's like, "Keep up with me. We're gonna go catch the other guy." And I was like, "Okay." And so
You're like Fast and
I was
Furious.
yes, like okay, I'll do it. And so I go 120 with this cop, and I
my
was going
gosh.
111 with the other guy. And so I'm going 120, having the time of my life.
It's so
like,
funny.
kind of really scared because I'm like, I'm gonna go to jail. Like, and I gotta call his parents, and I'm not gonna. I deserve this. So I get off the freeway, pull up. And he's already got the other guy, and he's like, okay, so he told me that you were racing, and I wasn't gonna tell the cop that, so that's good. He was honest. And then I told him like how fast I was going. He's like, well, I clocked you at 98. I'm just gonna put 80 and a 70,
Oh my
and
gosh.
you can go and do this alive at 25 course. Since you like did what I asked, and you could have gotten pulled over for my instructions, like.
Dude.
Yeah, and so I'll just let you off, and you
Oh
can get rid
my
of this
word.
ticket, plead not guilty. And I was like, okay. Like, and then,
That is ridiculous.
and then I went home and told his parents, and I think Reed just cracked
They
up.
laughed. Okay,
laughed.
you know my parents.
I know your parents.
You know my parents.
But they know who I am. I just got rid of like my industrial piercing, my tongue piercing.
Actually, every single one of the piercings that she took out were my fault because as I was kiss her, I would pull.
Yes!
On various
As you was
piercings.
kiss her, say it again.
As that was kiss her.
Yeah, as he
as
was
that was
kissing
kiss
me.
her, folks.
He would just pull out like my nose ring.
I
and
ripped her
Ow.
nose ring right out. It
Yeah.
caught on my glasses.
Oh my
it
word.
hurt so bad, and so I just
She
took
almost
them
punched
out.
Why did you ever talk to him again?
She almost punched me. She like cocked her fist. I was like, ah!
Dude, have you ever thought about, you said you got pulled over by a motorcycle cop, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about it? You could just like hit the brakes and then just like bam into the back. Dude,
I just
cops
had to
down
open
and you
my
just speed
door.
off. Dude, what
Except your window's shattered.
Oh, that's true. There's like an indent of the bicycle in your car. Yeah, probably not a good
The
idea,
cops,
but I
like-
think about that every time I see
The
one.
cop's like face just like imprinted on your
In Texas, I got pulled over, and I was just putting on my pants because I would change in my car.
That is so like I don't understand that.
Were you driving?
You need your feet to drive.
And so
I
like,
have both hands because I drive a stick shift.
oh my word!
wait, so if you're putting the pants on,
It's a
there was
rural
nothing
area,
on your
man.
feet. If there was no pedal, like manipulate, like your feet weren't on the pedal, right? Because you're trying
I was
to.
on cruise control at
Oh.
a higher speed.
Okay, but I mean, like,
Anyway.
but you have to
Going
like,
90. You're like,
you have to do, like-
I'll just throw on some trousers real
you
quick.
have to do like the hip kind of.
Oh, totally.
The hip hump. You know, you have to like hump the air to get the pants
Of
on, so you
course.
weren't driving with your
Totally.
knees. You were 100% like Jesus. The wheel
Just
is yours.
free
buddy.
ball.
All the
it,
time.
dude.
I did that all the time. It's
Holy cow!
Jesus was like, nah, you're dumb. I'm not getting involved.
fine. Anyways, the cop just pulled me
Just
over, and
Rubbing
then
his eyes.
He's like, oh,
he pulled me over and then let me go because I was
Holy
going
cow.
to work. I was in my scrubs.
that's so funny.
But yeah, it actually scared me because I was putting on my pants.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Yeah,
Oh, jeez.
Zach, you absolute. I can't think of any appropriate words to say.
You wet doorknob.
You Sandy Beach taco.
Guys, the only time I got pulled over, I did the Alive at 5 course too, actually.
Yeah, I saw a missionary in there.
That is so funny. Can you imagine saying that to the mission president? He's like, yeah, I was driving my old Subaru, and this man's
And see,
freaking...
the thing is,
he wasn't allowed to wear his tag, and his
so
companion
funny.
wasn't allowed.
He got
in
like
there.
banished. That's
It
so
was
funny.
So funny.
See, the bad thing about that too is like the Tiwi devices that they have in missionary cars.
Say
If
it
you go
again.
7
Tiwi?
Tiwi, it's like Satan in a can.
He was just going
Amen.
7 over.
Oh, it was just 7?
He got pulled over by a state trooper. That's why.
Oh my
Well,
god.
you
Yeah.
can, well,
They're dumb.
you can pretty much get out of tickets if you're just like, he probably didn't have $90. He was probably like, I'll just go to the course. And you can do that. That's what I did. I was going 20 over in a school zone, and then
Dude.
I was
Ooh, bad
accidentally texting while I was driving. Don't do that. And I didn't notice that the cop was following me from
That was disgusting.
Did you just pull your belly button hair out?
No, I lifted up my shirt because my belly's kind of sweaty. It's hot in here, which is different than what it normally
Yeah,
is.
it's usually so cold.
And I was kind of just trying to mop up the sweat, and Micah just goes finger deep into my belly button.
Oh my
And
word.
He just gets like the whole finger's coated in sweat.
That was
fine.
You have to know, Zach's button is a cave.
It is a black hole, and I saw him lift up his shirt, and I was like, "Wow, that is just massive."
How could
and I was
you
like,
not?
"I have to poke it,"
It's like
and I
having
did.
a
And my
second
finger
butthole.
comes out, so wet.
Guys, my belly button is normal.
You could fit 14 jelly beans in there, okay? That's not normal.
Did you?
We should.
Dude, okay, we're going to the movie tonight, right?
We gotta see how
should
many
fit jelly beans in there.
Gotta see how many jelly beans we can put in my belly button.
That'd be so
It'll
funny.
be like chubby
okay, I'm not
bun-
touching them
chubby-
ever again now.
Chubby bunny with belly buttons.
Guys, I want to go wash my finger. That was so gross.
Okay.
Bye, Micah.
So you got pulled over.
Yeah, I got pulled over, and I was like not paying super good attention. I had louvers on my rear window, so I didn't see that the cop was following me. He followed me for 2 miles, and I'm going 20 over, and he's like, I'm jamming out to music. He's like, he like finally pulls me over. I'm like, hey, officer. He's like, hey, did you know I followed you for 2 miles? And I was like, I'm like, no. And he's like, yeah, dude, you didn't hear the sirens? And I was like, sirens? Dear goodness. And I was like crapping my pants. And he's like, dude, I clocked you in the school zone going 20 over. And I was like, guilty as charged. Like, I didn't even try to fight it. I was like, yeah, you got me.
Oh my god.
It was terrifying.
I can
Anyways,
just-
went to the Alive for 25, whatever, got out of the ticket, didn't have to pay. So.
I can just see your eyes as the guy's talking, just slowly getting
Slowly.
bigger and bigger. You're like,
That really...
there were sirens.
Like, seriously.
oh.
Actually, dude, because, I thought he probably just pulled me over right there, and I was like, I was going maybe 5 over.
I did that in
Whatever.
Idaho a while ago. I was taking my car to get it fixed, and Mackenzie called me, but I couldn't find my headphones, so I was trying to dig for my headphones.
And
Yeah.
I was walking on the street waiting for him to get there,
And
so
so
I see
I-
him get pulled over.
So I pull up
You're like,
to the main
you
street.
suck!
Just flipping me off.
Yeah, exactly.
So I pull up to the stop sign, turn right on Main Street, and then I look up to my mirror because I look both ways, and then I look into my mirror, and the cop turns with me,
Oh my god.
and I'm like,
That's the scariest moment.
I'm like, I'm on Main Street. Like, where do I go? So I turn again, and then find a parking spot, and she parks next to me, and she was just like, kind of the same thing. She was like, So, when did you notice I was behind you? And I was like,
I was like trying to tell him to.
That's so
yeah,
funny.
Kenzie was like, babe, there's a cop behind you. And I was like, huh? So, yeah, she,
Dude, I love it. That is so funny.
and, like, I couldn't find my, not the insurance, my registration. And my license was about to expire.
Oh, boy.
And I was on my phone, and I was going 10 over. And she was like, and I was honestly just like, ma'am, I have the constitution of a potato, and I had the attention span of a goldfish, so please be kind to me. And she was like, honestly, I've seen dumber people before, so I'm just going to give you
She
a
was
warning.
lying. She has not.
I know. So she just gave me a warning.
know the deepness of the stupidity. Anyways, go on.
It's like a really, really fat potato with a lot of mold on the inside.
What?
My constitution.
Oh, okay.
Potato. Yeah.
We went all the way back. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, she just gave me a warning, and
I hope people understand this podcast.
I think this one's great.
No,
This is
when you
so
start
funny.
talking about the constitution of a potato, I think
You lost me. That's for sure.
Yeah, I'm gone, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gone.
Me
Great.
three.
And now.
Well,
Okay, define constitution.
see, now I have to look it up because it's stressing me out.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
okay.
potato thing.
Guys, we should get an editor dude that can just sit in the back of the room and we could be like, hey, Jonathan, look up Constitution. And he'll be like, Constitution means the preamble of the United States,
Dude, all
followed
the
by
good-
the Bill
okay.
of Rights.
All the good podcasters have that.
Dude, true.
Just some like butler chilling in the back. Like, hey,
So babe,
find me this.
Speaking of butlers, you and I need to do this. Go to a gym, and I'll just be dressed up as your butler.
Yeah, we keep talking about
Hey,
this.
I
we have
literally-
to do it. And I'll be like, Zachary, rack the weights, please.
And see, I can either be like a butler that like 110% is like hyping you up in like
totally.
the most British way possible, or just
Give
like
me an example of that, real quick.
so just like, sir, I want to tell you that set was absolutely bussing. Absolutely. Do it again, sir. Squat, sir. Sorry, my bad, sir. I'm excited. Let me take in a deep breath and regain my composure, and then I don't do anything.
yeah.
I'm good now, sir. Or I'm just absolutely fed up with the idea that I have to come with you to the gym.
Dressed
And
in a tuxedo.
I'm just like, I'm holding a teacup, but I have your whole water jug on top of it. And so like, instead of just a tea, like, and then I have like a napkin over the top of it and just be like, sir, would you like your water? And then just kind of like,
add the pre-workout?
and then just look over and be like, sir, those ladies over there want me to tell you that your squat was busting.
Stupendous.
I think that is the worst word ever.
I'm like, sorry, Zachary, you have to say it. Anyways,
See, wouldn't that be so funny?
We could get famous.
I know.
Famous. Why are we doing a podcast? Let's go to the gym.
You're giving
Actually,
people
if I'm being
ideas
honest,
right now.
yeah, it's right. I can't walk right now. Personal trainer. So to
Well,
like
and
a
see,
week.
that would be funny because like I would just carry you like really weird and just be like,
Like I don't even walk to the gym.
and just be like, sir, you're gaining fantastic muscles, sir. And just like
Your
totally
BMI is up 15%, sir.
your mother would be proud of you. She's waiting on the yacht from New Zealand. You can join her after this.
All while swirling my pre-workout.
Yeah, just
like,
it's earthy with a bit of pain.
It's like you gotta have like a sweat rag.
Yeah, and then like,
you just like wipe his
wiping out.
forehead.
and then I have to have white gloves that I adjust all the time,
totally.
and then just like I just feel like straight back and like sighing before I do things would be funny, like like picking up the weights and like.
we absolutely have
Wouldn't
to do
that
this.
like I'd be so funny?
Totally.
And do you know how many women would come up to you and just be like, "Hey," and be like, "I'm
I'd be like,
sorry, ladies."
I'm the owner of a bed frame. How many guys can say that? Okay, tell me honestly. You have a bed frame? Do you have a bed frame?
I have a bed frame.
You do now?
Yeah.
Oh, me and Zach lived together for the longest time without a bed frame. True story.
Uh-huh.
Probably a whole year. Slept together.
It was a whole
Also,
year.
Jared and I would fight for the extra spot in his bed
true
because
story.
it was so divine.
Oh, his bed. I've never slept better.
I honestly don't sleep better.
Oh, now to
And-
think of the absolute carnage that happens in that bed. Plug the children's ears
I
for that
know.
last part.
Uno gets intense.
I don't know if carnage was the word. Anyways,
Let there be carnage.
guys, we are running
I
out
got
of
it.
time. Kenzie, can we get an ooh-woo?
No.
Almost got her. So
about
close.
it. She thought it.
We will get you a new woo eventually.
Maybe.
But anyway,
Maybe.
it's been good. So this is officially episode 2, but unofficially episode 3
Yeah.
because
I'm a freaking idiot.
it's okay. We still love you, and your median deltoid, whatever it was, is
Underdeveloped medium quad. I don't know what it's
median
called.
quad is looking quite buzzing.
Quick buzzings. Yeah, expect that coming out on Instagram and TikTok.
Honestly,
Hopefully.
we would get so famous from that.
Oh, we'd
workout
have to.
butler.
Yeah. What would be your name? I feel like every
See,
butler is named Alfred.
But that's like too. I'm thinking like the worst name possible, like Fruppenschneiger.
Yeah, spell that 3 times.
You gotta work on your German accent in that case.
Yeah.
But you call me Fruppy.
Fruppy.
Yeah.
And you despise it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I just-
We should have 2 sets where you're like,
if you call me Fruppy again, I will have to cut your legs off. Respectfully, sir.
respectfully.
And then just like be that kind of like buffer between like girls wanting to come talk to you. Be like, I'm sorry, but the master is doing his sets. I will have to get your number, and he will text you if he is not busy counting all of his $100 bills
I love it.
that
dude.
he doesn't have.
I'm thinking the name's
dare you
gotta
say
be
that?
Bernie, bro.
Bernie.
Bernie.
Yeah.
Bernie.
Or you could like give me like you just call me by a name, but I have like another ridiculously long name.
I
You know
agree.
what? Bernie's good.
Bernie's good. I like it.
I don't know. I really like Fruppenschneiger.
I like that too. Yeah, spell that. You're
I
gonna have to
thought
put on a name
You came
tag.
up with
'cause-
a really good name
Or
when you were telling me.
Hans Stigen Schlubberheimer.
Or Ralph. I don't know. Freaking, I can spell Ralph.
You gotta say Rolf.
Ralph.
Freaking Bob or something.
Yeah, just be like,
Joe.
or just like that.
Joe.
That'd be
I
like
love
a
it.
back and forth from us. Just like, hey Dave, like, sir, my name is Fruppenschneiger. You know,
Oh, that's
call
great,
me
Jeffrey.
by my real name.
That's awesome, Jeffrey.
Like my German blood is boiling.
Why have we not done this,
I
guys?
don't know.
Well,
Anyway,
this is copyrighted.
yeah, no one can take this.
Yeah. Well,
So,
guys, I
we're,
think.
we're not posting this until we actually do
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, good point. Well, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. We'll be back next week.
Yeah, definitely look into the Lofgranigans.
Yeah, we got YouTube. We're on Instagram and TikTok. Look us up.
And now with this, we'll be on iTunes and Spotify.
Yeah,
So
hopefully
we're
soon.
spreading our influence, and we'll soon grab a Lofgranation.
Yeah, Lofgranation. That's
Yes.
Is that
I like it.
Lofgranation?
Yeah, that was the plan.
Yes.
All right. So
Okay.
signing off, this is Zach.
This is Jared.
Adios
MacDaddy.
from Micah.
MacDaddy.
Mac
I love it.
Daddy. All right. Bye.
Bye.